Greetings, my dear friends. It's so wonderful to be here with you again. We've been meeting less frequently recently, and when we do, it's even more special. So before I dive into our sound healing for today, and I have something very special and important and timely arranged for us, I want to remind everyone about the upcoming therapy harp training. We're so excited to finally, after a year and a half, be opening up the studio again to do a live training. So this is a therapy harp practitioner's certification, after which you will be certified with continuing education credits through Yoga Alliance, if that applies to you, as a therapy harp healer. And I would love to train you and empower you. The world needs more healers right now, and that leads us to our session for today. You know, I sit at the center of all of these healers and those on the spiritual path. And in the recent months, it has become very apparent there's kind of a passage, a rite of passage that's happening, and especially for light workers in the world. It seems as if there's a suppression of energy, kind of squeezing or pushing against or restricting the light workers of the world. And that's one way to look at it, but another way to look at it is that as the call for the light workers becomes stronger and stronger and stronger, before we can be true light healers or the best light healers that we can be, it's necessary for us to clear ourselves of our junk. And the world is full of junk right now. It's full of propaganda and news that isn't really news, and negativity, and you know, we don't really know what to believe coming from where. And then of course there's just the plain old events of everything that just happened that we're recovering from. So there's a lot of stuff for us to take on. There's a lot of other people's energy, or the energy of humanity or the world, that we also take on and take into our own energy. And for light healers, light workers right now, it really appears that before we can go any further, there's kind of, I witness again and again this wall being hit, or a glass ceiling, or as my beloved teacher loves to state, that the oil, right, the drudge, the dross, has to rise to the top of the glass of water before it can flow over the edge and be gone. It has to become that which is surface. And so it does. It seems that as the calling for us to be even more light, more love, more giving, more compassionate, that within us which is discordant gets pushed up to the surface of our being, and that manifests in so many different ways. It can manifest in a emotional heaviness or density. It can manifest as weakness, lethargy, being tired all the time. It can manifest, of course, as illness in the body. There's so many, many, many different ways. And so if any of these, we'll call them symptoms, are applying to you right now, let's do a cleanse of our energy centers. I found this to be one of the most rewarding and beneficial things that I have done during this entire chapter, of kind of coming back online at an even higher frequency. So, you know, we all know of our energy centers, our chakras. You know, they've always been there, and then in the 80s there was kind of a resurgence and they became popular. And now, you know, we know they're there, and I think the danger of that is that it becomes kind of like like a trend that came and went, and we focus our attention on other things. But this remains a part of us. The energy centers, the chakras, and I'll work with just the simple 7 today, are so important because they represent every single aspect of your life. Every single aspect of you, from just surviving on earth to your sexuality, your creativity, to your power, your energy, your willpower, to your love, your unconditional love, your expression, your inner vision, your intuitiveness, and your ability to connect both outwardly and to allow yourself to receive the divine wisdom of your guides, angels, the divine intelligence of the universe, right? It's all there in our chakras. And so today I'd like to lead you through a rather fast-paced, because this will be a 2-fold. We're going to go through all of them twice. 1, to drain them, and 2, to energize them. And so stay with me on this one. It's a good one to stay lucid for. If you tend to go to sleep as soon as you lie down for one of these healings, maybe today's a good day to sit up for it. Although if you can lay down, it feels wonderful to allow the back of the chakras to drain into the earth. So if you're upright or if you're lying down, we're going to be draining the chakras into the earth. So if you're sitting up, you can just imagine whatever chakra you're working with, draining down through all of the energy centers, coming down to the root chakra and exiting your body there into the earth below. So let us begin. Blessings, everyone. And so I invite you now, wearing earbuds or headphones, to make sure you receive the very best of these frequencies. I invite you now to take that first breath, that entering breath, that deep, full, expansive breath that not only opens and stretches the space around your heart, widens your shoulders, but on the exhale surrenders the tensions and the pressures of the day. Continuing with that breath, deep, full, strong, wide, becoming longer, wider in the body. And as you exhale, releasing the tensions and the stresses of this year so far. Let it go. Inhaling once again, deeper, fuller, wider. And as you blow this one out, release all the tensions and stresses of 2020 and all related to COVID-19. You might shake your hands out to release even more. And let's give that one more full breath. Inhaling deeply, fully, and sip in even a little bit more, as tall and wide as you can hold. And then as you blow that air out, releasing, letting go of all of the tensions and stresses of 2020 and all related to COVID-19. Create within yourself that this can and will be done now, and so it is. Inviting you now to drop your awareness into the root of your being, the root chakra. base of your tailbone. And with your awareness there, imagine that all that has anything to do with survival, with stability, with feeling yourself grounded and whole and safe in this world. All of that is not in alignment with your highest good and your highest self releases now, drains through the root chakra into the absorbent earth below, to be transformed and transmuted to benevolent love in the universe. Creating now that this work continues in the root chakra until it comes to absolute completion in its own time as you move your awareness upwards now to the second chakra. Releasing now, surrendering, draining into the absorbent earth below. All things having to do with sexuality, creativity, intimacy, all that is not in alignment with your highest self and highest good, releases now into the absorbent earth below to be transmuted into benevolent, loving energy. So it is. Creating that this work continues until it comes to absolute completion within you. Moving your awareness now to the solar plexus, the energy center of your power, your willpower. The center of I can, your energy, your inner sun. Surrendering, draining, releasing now. All that is not in alignment with your highest good and your highest self at the level of your power, your energy, and your will. Surrendering it now to the absorbent earth below. This work continues until it comes to absolute completion in its own time. As you allow your awareness now to float upwards to the center of your heart. The center of unconditional love. And here, at the center of your unconditional love, feel the weight that you have taken onto your shoulders through compassion for others, compassion for life in general and earth, for the love that you have poured out that has not been received back in turn, for all that you have witnessed or felt during your journey here on earth that is not in alignment with unconditional love. And the armor with which you protect those shadowed and discordant areas of your beautiful heart. Surrender, release, drain them now into the absorbent earth, where they are restored and returned to benevolent love in the universe. Take a breath into the center of the heart. Feel all the new space that is opening there as you create now that this work in the heart continues until it comes to absolute completion in its own time. And you allow your awareness to travel now upwards to the center of the throat, the center of expression. And here, surrendering, releasing, draining into the welcoming and absorbent earth below, all having to do with words that you wish you had spoken but hadn't, words that you spoke, words that you spoke and wish you hadn't, words that you hadn't spoken, wish you had. Ways that you didn't express yourself in this world, ways that you conformed when you wish you hadn't. And any and all pent-up forms of expression within you. Allow all of this drain now into the welcoming and absorbent earth below, to be transformed and transmuted into benevolent love in the universe. And so it is. Breathing into the new space that you feel opening up in your throat, your level of expression. as you create, that this work continues until it comes to absolute completion in its own time. And you now move your awareness up once again to the center of the third eye. And here, at the center of your inner vision, inspiration and intuition, allow all that you have seen or even felt through your inner vision that is not in alignment with your highest good, any impressions whatsoever that were put upon you by outside forces, allow them now to drain into the absorbent earth beneath you, to be transmuted into benevolent love in the universe. Yourself to be aware the space that is freeing up for you in your inner vision, the clarity that is becoming available as you create, that this work continues within you until it comes to absolute completion in its own time. Time now to allow your awareness to draw up one last time to the center of your crown, the crown of your being, the portal through which you receive divine knowing, divine intelligence, guidance, healing, light. And now allowing any matter in any form whatsoever, any impressions, any vibration, any frequency whatsoever that is entered through this portal that is not in alignment with your utmost, highest good and self. Allowing all of that to be released, drained, let go right now into the absorbent and welcoming earth below, to be transformed, transmuted into benevolent love in the universe. Creating now that this very sacred work continue until it comes to absolute completion in its own time. As you take this moment to feel the whole of your energy system freer, open, cleared, lighter. Taking a breath now as we return to the root chakra and visualize here a beautiful sun, a golden ball of light spinning over that chakra, cleansing, purifying, and energizing your root chakra, your survival on earth, your stability, groundedness and rootedness here, illuminated, energized. And as that ball continues to spin, draw your awareness now to your second chakra and visualize another sun, another ball of golden spinning light spinning directly over that chakra, cleansing, purifying, and energizing you at the level of your sensuality, your sexuality, your creativity. And as that process continues, allow your awareness to draw upwards once again to your solar plexus and imagine yet another sun, another golden ball of light spinning there just above the solar plexus, purifying, cleansing, energizing, illuminating your inner sun so that your inner sun becomes whole and bright and shines in every direction, up, down, sides, front, back, all around, vibrant. Breathing into this energy as that ball of light continues to spin, allowing your awareness to come upwards now to your heart, visualizing, creating another vibrant sun, a golden ball of light spinning above the energy center of your unconditional love, cleansing, purifying, energizing. So to the fullest extent allowed by cosmic law at this time. And as that sun continues to spin, allow your awareness to draw upward to the level of your throat. Once again, visualizing, seeing, feeling that golden ball of light, that sun spinning above the center of your expression, cleansing and purifying this center, energizing and illuminating your word, the thoughts behind your words, ways of being and your ways of affecting your life and others. golden sun of expression continues to brighten and spin, draw your awareness upwards to the third eye center. Seeing, feeling, knowing here, that ball of golden light, that sun that spins above the third eye center, cleansing, purifying, and illuminating the way for inner vision, inner sight, for inspiration and intuition. Let it shine. And so it is. And as that illumination continues ongoingly, finally allow your awareness to draw upwards to the crown of your being, where you hover, that golden sun, that ball of spinning golden light at the portal of your being. The doorway to your soul. Cleansing, purifying, and illuminating this portal. Allow this sacred work to continue ongoingly. Welcome you to take this moment to experience yourself, the whole of you, every aspect and dimension of you. Drained, emptied of all that is not in alignment with your highest good and highest self. And purified, cleansed, and illuminated, energized. Beautiful, illuminated state. May you walk and talk and sleep and dream and be. The expression of your highest divine self. A million shining blessings. Have a beautiful week. Aho. Namaste.